Upturn. Cha-cha.
No, where's mine?
Hello everyone and welcome back to the 101 Dalmatians challenge here in Sims 3 with all expansion packs and quite a bit of custom content. And we are here with the Radcliffe Dearly family. I am so excited. We're in the new training yard, you guys. Look at this beautiful yard. There's just so much to it. I am so in love with this. It's so beautiful. It's just the perfect space to be able to bring the dogs and let them run around. Pongo and Perdita are having a great time playing in the background here. Terry is down here trying to train Basil in his very last trick to roll over. Over here, Tisha is trying to train. Look, come on, you can do it. All right, Tisha and Nissa. Tisha and Nissa. No wonder I keep tripping over her name. So Tisha is training Nissa in how to go ahead and sit up. And then once we get her fully trained, we'll be able to breed them. So we're trying to get Nissa trained up right now. Let's see. Can we let her sniff your hand? There's some good skills. So she wants to build up a bit of a bond with our beautiful space dog in order to teach her a little bit better, I think. But I love this. I love our new training yard. If you guys have not seen it before, you definitely need to go check out the last episode. That was our speed build of this place. I have not ever really built anything in the Sims 3 before, so I'm still sort of stunned that I did this, and I'm still actually super duper proud. We have a barn for future horses. We have a training yard for the dogs. We've got an entire gigantic building prepared for minor pets, cats, dogs, everybody who needs to come in here and find a good home. It's totally empty right now because we ran out of money, and so our little legacy family needs to find some more Tiberium and earn quite a bit more in order to fund this place and get it up and going. And we even have a kennel club. This is where we'll be able to bring all of the special things that the dogs find and give it a good home. So kind of like a little museum kennel club for everything that the dogs find. We can have custom books written about the dogs. We can have custom books written to sell inside of here as like, hey, this is how you take care of your hamster. This is how you take care of your snake. I want to try to find out a way where we could make Tisha here a veterinarian. I think that would be really, really fun so that she could be in charge of this area, be it through custom challenge or custom job. I think that would be really awesome. So we're going to work on trying to get her to being like a veterinarian when she grows up. So that's one of her goals. And Terry is just really content to kind of bring his mom and dad's dreams to life. So they found the notes, and that's how they found the blueprints for how to build all of this. They found the notes in the bookshelf of what Anita and Roger had been planning, at least for this section. They didn't know anything about an animal rescue in a barn, that's for sure. That's totally Tisha and Terry back there. But Anita and Roger had been planning something somewhat like this. Their dreams were on a slightly smaller scale at the time since they didn't have as much Tiberium. And this is just kind of a way to carry on their legacy, even though Anita and Roger are still missing and at this point presumed to have died in some horrible accident. So that's what's going on with this side of the family. We're trying to get the dogs trained up. It's probably going to be a dog training episode, more or less. But we also need to train little Lyra, who is actually recovering from having just had a potion blow up on her. She's trying to discover a potion right now to get her logic skill up, since her mother Suas came by and said if she doesn't have her logic skill to at least level 5 and her grades aren't up to A by next Tuesday, then she's taken her daughter back to space with her. And we just can't let that happen. Where's your homework? Is this your homework? Where is your homework, child? All right, we'll have to get Lyra to find her homework again. And then let's see. Meredith, what are you doing? Okay, Meredith's headed off. She's going to work. That means we might need to send somebody back to the main lot because then the baby, then our little toddler will be all on his lonesome. So we might actually send Tisha back to the main lot, and I guess she needs to go make dinner pretty soon too, since she is technically our nanny. And Terry, I guess that means we can stop you training Basil and we can start training Nissa instead. Let's see, sniff Perdita. And we actually probably want to work on trying to get Nissa the alpha pet hunting. No, we want her to have, let's see, not beloved animal, the super smart pet, and so she'll learn skills faster. So we might let her go ahead and work on like gaining some of her skills right now. In fact, let's go ahead and let her playfully chase Tisha. So let's see, play, chase, to get some points, because the sooner we can get Nissa's points, then Tisha will be able to train her better. Okay, we're gonna go ahead and send Tisha home like right now, because Meredith is going to be so upset if she misses work. And then we're going to go ahead and sniff Perdita so that we can get some points up. Oh, it's so much fun to have to focus on the dogs' like wants and their concerns and points again. Basil, do you have enough points to be an alpha pet? Not quite. Wow. See, this is really fun to be able to focus on what the dogs want again so that we can get them more things. And I was thinking that we could actually focus on getting... Wow. Yeah, you're a very smart dog, Pongo. I was thinking we could focus on spending the lifetime reward points somehow, some way to be able to help out the pet rescue. So like getting the pet hygienator, getting the Swinky pet bed, but then those things can only be used not for our Dalmatians for their challenge, but for the animals in the pet rescue. We could buy those with the pet points, the pet purchase points, and we could go ahead and put it into the pet rescue. And I was also thinking the Young Again potion, I'm not sure if that's like a moodlet or if that's something you can actually buy and then have the dog drink, but we might try getting it one time, not to make Pongo younger, but so that we could save them inside of the dog kennel headquarters, the dog kennel society headquarters. And then it would be evidence of how happy our dogs had been over the course of their lifetime, because the more Young Again potions we would have, the more evidence that is of lifetime reward points that the dogs have gathered because they're so happy. I really like that idea. All right. And then Pongo, why don't we go ahead and have you sniff out a couple collectibles, my friend? So we're going to send him on the hunt for collectibles really quickly. He's getting a little old, so I feel bad making him do that many collectibles, but it's probably a good idea. And then Basil, we'll train you up a little bit. Tisha, are you home yet? Okay, Tisha's home, so I'm going to go ahead and let a certain somebody go to her job now. Go ahead and go to work, Meredith. And I think that she'd maybe hang out with her coworkers, meet her coworkers, maybe work hard. I think she'd just do business as usual because she needs to have guitar skill up. I didn't know that. I didn't pay attention to that before. So we might have to have her like steal her brother's guitar. She totally would. And play on it for a little bit. All right. There you go, Tisha. I thought it's just the sprinklers are on. I thought for some reason that the shower was broken again, and I was just about to have some words to say about that. All right, and I don't want to leave the sprinklers on forever. I forgot to look up, since last time, I forgot to look up if there's a way to just like disable all of the sprinklers at once, turn off. So I definitely need to do that. I think there's some special things you can snag to do that. Hey, sprinkler. I wanted to hide you so that you're not like sticking out and evident for everybody to look at, but I guess I'll have to work on that. All right. And then we'll have her come in, clean this up. Those are bad quality spoiled pancakes. Yuck. And then I think we'll have her serve dinner. What would she make? Veggie rolls. I bet she would make veggie rolls. Probably. So we'll have her make some veggie rolls. All right. Go for it, Tisha. Go. You can do it. Clean up everything. Is there anything in here? Oh, there's some milk. How is that milk still good after being in there for so long? Who knows? We'll get the milk out eventually and check that out. And it sounds like her little parakeet is doing pretty good. He needs to have his food refilled, and his cage needs to be cleaned. Would Andrea offer to do that for her? I think Andrea would offer to do that for her. So we're going to send Andrea over to fill up the parakeet's thing, feed the parakeet. And then Meredith, Emma, not Meredith. Meredith's off to work. Emma is shocking me by being obsessed with these drums. She does not give up on these drums. She just comes up there and like plays the drums the whole time, which sort of surprises me. Like, I didn't know she would be so into drums, but she's ridiculously into drums. And she's also really, really into piano. So I'm going to let her play piano because that's something that she actually wanted to do. Play drums at the park. Man, Emma, I did not see that about you at all. So that's kind of interesting that that's what she's really into. And then Nissa actually doesn't know how to do any hunting, but she wants to, oh, look at that. She wants to learn the hunting skill. So we might send her out to let her work on the hunting skill in a little bit. Come on, Basil. We've really got to get you fully trained. There we go. And then Perdita, how are you doing? Perdita's tired, so I think we'll have her just like go to the bathroom and then go home. And then, oh, and Eureka! Lyra learned how to make the liquid horror potion. That'll be really fun for Lyra in the future because Lyra is definitely, ooh, no, you're going to keep the forensic specialist. Lyra is really into that kind of stuff. Like, messing around with this this potion machine is kind of like being a forensic scientist. She gets to mix and match different things, see what the chemical compounds are, see how they're affected, all of those things. Kind of what Tisha's doing, except Tisha's just making dinner and she's going to call the household to the meal now. And I kind of enjoy calling the household to the meal and interrupting the kids and whatever they're doing, because it's pretty realistic for being like, okay, everybody, stop what you're up to. It's time to eat. Did you finish cleaning the parakeet's cage? Not yet, but she can clean the parakeet's cage after she's done. Basil just learned all his tricks! Yes! Basil! I'm so proud of you! Basil has just learned all the tricks. He'll always remember the look of sheer joy on his Sim's face as they mastered all the tricks. A moment he will always remember. Share the memories. And then Basil is fully trained. Oh, that's so fun. Countless hours of comedic value. Basil has proven that he is ready to take on being the heir to generation 2 of the 101 Dalmatians legacy. There we go. How fun. And then, are you sure you want to share this memory? Yes. So, or did I not? Yay. Okay, good. Okay. And then I think that I've never done that before, but somebody reminded me, oh yeah, you can do that. Got fleas. That's the kind of memory I got to keep. Got fleas. Well, gee, thanks. And then he learned to shake. So you can actually like make a little scrapbook of memories. Learn to roll over. Basil's fully trained. Doesn't really have a picture with it, but that's okay. Nice. Okay, so we learned how to roll over. Yes, he is fully trained. Trick exhibition. I've never done that, so I'm kind of curious about what it's like. Good job, Terry. So is that just kind of showing off all of the different tricks? Fantastic. Yeah, it is just kind of showing off all the different tricks. And it makes them... Look at that. The fun shoots up through the roof. So there's a good benefit to this. Basil, I'm so proud of you. He wants to master the hunting skill. Actually, if you master the hunting skill, that would give him a ton of points. But I guess we don't really need to get a ton of points for the super smart pet anymore. But we could get alpha pet and find better items that way. So we might have him look around and gather up some special items after this. And Nissa, okay, note to self, we need to definitely get some lights going on inside of the training yard. Oh, you can do it for tips? That is so cool. I didn't know that. We'll have to take you to the park and do that for tips later. Yeah, that might be a cool way to be able to do sort of a semi-dog showy thingy. All right, I'll think about that in the future. That's really neat. All right, and Terry is exhausted now, so we'll go ahead and send him home. Basil, on your way home. And then Nissa, let's send you home too. And then, are we all done with dinner over here? It's kind of fun to have spent time over there with everybody else. Come back over and then like see that dinner's done. Everybody's just kind of relaxing. Let's make sure that everybody's done their homework. Liquid horror potion. Oh, don't give that to any of your sisters, Lyra. Oh yeah, and the computer's still broken. Phooey. So we're gonna have somebody come and fix that. And then let's see, we'll have you download your homework. Lyra, you know you're supposed to be doing your homework or else things are gonna get really, really antsy-pantsy. And Andrea's helping out, being a good kid. Andrea is very helpful. Andrea ages up in one day. Noted. Okay, I just remembered that she should be aging up pretty soon. That's why I was like, wait a second. All right, so Andrea's cleaning up. Good job, Andrea. Lyra, can you not sit down because Andrea is in your way? She'll get out of the way in just a second here. I think she would even go ahead and make Tisha's bed for her because Andrea is quite a tidy little one. And I think we might even make her neat if we're able to control that aspect of her life. If we can get her grades up a little bit, we should be able to control like how high level we can make her. Download homework. Good job, Andrea. So proud of you. Why don't you go ahead and go on a submarine adventure? That's really fun to just let the kids do that now and then. And then Terry is now home. He'll come in and have a plate of veggie rolls. Pongo found something special. Sweet, Pongo. We'll check that out in just a second. Do your homework, Lyra. I can't believe you lost your homework. You need to hurry and do it so we can turn it in, or else if you get a lower grade, we're going to be in trouble. All right, yeah, her homework's in bad condition. Oh, dear. Oh, and one of the little doggy gnomes wiggled his way inside. What do you think you're doing in here, little buddy? Go back outside. All right, and Tisha's doing her homework. Speaking of lifetime rewards, I totally forgot we have so many things we could use on all of our other Sims. Let's go down the list, actually. So Tisha really wants to get her gardening. She really wants to be able to collect minor pets. And she really wants to be able to do good at cooking. She really comes back to like really enjoying cooking and gardening quite a bit. But minor pets are actually her lifetime wish, is being the zoologist. And so collecting 20 minor pets from the wild is what would make her happy. So helping all of the little animals of the world is what she wants to do. And so the thing that would probably really help her with that is being able to get, I know it's down here somewhere, down here, there it is, the collection helper. So that's the tool where you can identify collectibles, and which include the minor pets from anywhere on the map. So I think we might aim for that for her, but at the same time, I actually think, believe it or not, if Terry is able to reach the level to get the collection helper, he would snag that because it's actually an item and he would give it to Tisha. So I think he's going to actually earn the collection helper for her. So those two are sort of neck and neck there, but we won't spend Tisha's points. Well, she is kind of nervous. She is a little bit nervous about life, a little anxious, wants to make sure that the family speedy cleaner. That would be really good for her. She would really love that, to be able to clean things up a little bit faster. Observant, immune to cold. We don't need fertility treatment, not for a while, my dear. You're not going to be an adult for quite some time. Opportunistic. Ooh. Finishing opportunities. I thought that just meant like picking stuff up gave you a bit of a boost. Excellent. Groupie. Oh yeah, I forgot you can do group outings in Sims 3. That's probably how we can do like the dog society and everything like that. Engaging, the next big thing. Raised by wolves, gain more social fulfillment from interacting with pets. Dirt defiant. Ooh, that would definitely be her. That would definitely be her. There's so much stuff. Born to cook. That would be so cool. Oh, super green thumb would probably be more her. Animal expert. This reward makes it so dogs, cats, and horses live much longer. Pets in a terrarium and birds are also less likely to die. That would be really good too. And let's see, extra creative, fireproof household. I think Anita actually got that one because she was very concerned about how her family was doing. Wow, there's just so many things, you guys. Young again potion, age freeze potion, teleportation pad. I think we're okay. So I think we'll go ahead and just hang on to things for Tisha right now, because if it wasn't the collection helper, then I think speedy cleaner would help Tisha. Actually, speedy cleaner would help Tisha a lot. She actually does get a lot of wants that are related to cleaning too. And the next thing, what's multitasker? Better at your job and homework. No, I think the next thing that she would really be after would kind of be like either dirt defiant or the cook one, the born to cook. And that's going to take a little while. So we'll kind of leave their points alone. Meredith, oh my gosh, Meredith, when did you get so many points? Meredith is still not really sure what she wants to do. But I think that a good thing for her would actually be... Is there something that makes a sim a little bit more, not master of seduction, but I think attractive? Whether it's scent or charm, people will suddenly like you more. I think she's just like conventionally attractive, and as terrible as it sounds, that kind of has an effect in life. It really does. So I think that she's just going to kind of be casually attractive without really meaning to, and she's kind of not the nicest person. She's going to be one of those sort of like ice queen Sims who's interested in like the movie career and stuff like that. And then how's all of our other little ones doing? Andrea, who wants to master the writing and painting skill. We're actually going to start painting classes tomorrow for the girls over at the Prisma Art Studio. So I'm really looking forward to that. That's going to be fun. So can we get you anything to do with painting? What's something to do with painting? Let's go back like this. Vacationer, haggler, born to cook, fast learner. And learn and improve skills a lot faster. That actually sounds a lot like you. That sounds a lot like Andrea. And then what about your sister Emma, who wants to become a world-renowned doctor, but she also wants to travel the world. Emma is definitely a traveler. She is not somebody, like, she is kind of a jet setter. She's not really somebody who's going to slow down. She is kind of observant, but not really interested in the traits of other Sims. Prepared traveler, bookshop bargainer, entrepreneurial mindset, engaging, next big thing, efficient inventor. I think she would be a fast learner, so we'll just leave her alone. Lyra, we'll leave her stuff alone too. Okay, so I just needed to kind of check through everybody and see what they were up to. All right, Terry, I hope you enjoy veggie rolls. That's really fun that Tisha made them for you. That's really fun that Lyra's coming by to be able to do her homework kind of with the family. And so altogether, I'd say it's a pretty good night. All right, oh my gosh. Meredith! Meredith, for crying out loud. Have you finished your homework? Or Emma, why do I keep calling you Meredith? Meredith is way over, like, elsewhere. She just will not give this up. The girl is just glued. I guess she's going to come and eat a cold dinner because she's not really hungry enough to go in just yet. So I guess we'll just leave her be. And then let's see what Pongo, oh, Pongo, where are you? He's just out in the middle of nowhere, still gathering up some stuff for us. He has a Tiberium! He has a Tiberium! That is fantastic, but he's our little old man, so I'll just make him find, like, one last thing. He found a gem. Pongo, I didn't mean for you to have to go out into, like, the edges of forever, but his fun and destruction actually go up while he's out searching for everything. And meanwhile, Nissa's still freaking out because she's like, strange humans. She's not used to humans yet because she was raised by aliens. All right, so I'm going to are you just running around? No, he's sniffing out a collectible. All right, is this the last one, Pongo? All right, we're going to go ahead and let Pongo try to see. Oh gosh, everybody's working really hard. All right, let's see what Pongo's found. And then we'll send him home. And then tomorrow we will have to have Terry mess around with trying to figure out what to do with all of that Tiberium. We do have one Tiberium at least that we can sell. And we're going to be sending the girls off to their art class. And Pongo found some metal. What do you just find? Carbon steel. Not bad, buddy. Not bad. I'm pretty proud of you. All right, we're going to send him home. And then tomorrow we will go with the family. And I actually do have... what are you doing? Oh, she's watching the ants. Oh my goodness. I do have the new Prisma Studio set added in. It's very temporarily just sort of thrown over here in the corner. It looks very out of place in our countryside. I will definitely admit that. It's right next to the Equestrian Center, but it is a new art center. So we're going to use this art center. We're going to come over and visit it, and we're going to send the girls inside so that they can start learning some of their skills. So they can really take on some painting classes. Meredith might even find an outlet for her moodiness over there too, and they're going to take care of what they can here at the studio to gain their skills, to be able to gain more painting skills, to be able to gain more of whatever kind of craft they want to pick up while they're over here. There's actually a glass blower to make your own jewelry and all sorts of stuff over here too. It's a store content premium item set, and I have been wanting to use it forever, and I figured even if it's really out of place in this part of town, and we might move it to a different part of town, it would be really fun to let the Radcliffe Dearly girls, once their brother gets a ton more money, be able to go and take classes there. So that's what we're going to do. And I will see you guys next time. Bye-bye.